My name's Lilly, and my younger sister Grace is a miracle. She wasn't responding normally like an infant should, and so she was admitted into the hospital, and it seemed to be very serious, so we ended up living in the hospital for 3 years. So when I lived in the hospital with my sister, apart from her being in her condition, I kind of made it into my own playground. I had a tricycle that I would ride around the pediatric floor. One of the doctors bought me my own doctor's coat with my name embroidered on it, and I would help the nurses repack the nurses' stations with blankets and baby bottles and stuff and deliver them to the rooms. So I had a lot of fun with it. I was so excited that I was going to have a little sister, and when she was born I couldn't imagine how her life would be. I'd have a younger sister to look out for. So when we were in the hospital, it was hard because it wasn't having the normal childhood that others have. But with hyperbarics and when she got better, we did get to take her home. And so I did start to have that sister relationship with her. As she continued treatments, the feeding tube was being able to be removed so she could eat on her own. She got her sight back and she could hear again. We could play. I remember we were in the car and we turned on Chesney on the radio, and this time she was deaf, we didn't know, and she started dancing to it. And so we knew that she heard it. I'm just sorry. It was just so amazing that this treatment actually helped my sister so much. And since it was a Chesney song, I wrote a letter to some radio stations asking if they could help me get tickets to Chesney. And one of the radio stations did, and they sent me tickets, and we got to meet Chesney. So that was really special because it was the first song that Grace responded to, and so we got to take her to the concert, and she just had an amazing time. I have prom coming up again, and it just reminds me of how far my sister has come. Last year she was invited to a school dance by one of her best friends, and it was so amazing. We got to go pick out her dress, and she came with, and she picked it out. And we tried dresses on, and she got to go to the dance with the girls. They took pictures before. When they got inside, they listened to the music, and that was just another reminder that she is living a normal life. I'm going to UW Milwaukee, and I'm going to try to major in pediatric nursing. Growing up for 3 years in the hospital and seeing how other nurses and doctors have helped my sister, and even more so when they couldn't help my sister, it's given me motivation to become a nurse or a doctor. I have hope for Grace and everything she does. Eventually, I think that she would be able to go off to school. She's taking steps every single day, and I know one day she'll be able to talk fluently like us and have a conversation with me. I'm probably going to be in trouble because she knows all of my secrets. So the second she talks, I don't know, she's going to have a lot of dirt on me. But I do have complete hope, and I know she's going to get there.